depending on how well you can mix up offensive and defensive options, approaches, fades, feigns, baits, it really makes a difference in your gameplay.
That's true.
The less you mix it up, the more often you're going to get punished. That's a fact, objectively speaking. And also I know that was redundant, but I like to re-emphasize that point. Not mixing it up in any fighting game is a big no-no. You gotta be willing to switch it up on your opponent. It looks like we have Spencer
versus the best.
The
best seems to have quite a few characters on him. So we're going to see the King Roll for Spencer. It's his main, it's his boy, it's the big guy.
It's the big boy. He's gotten some buffs. It's not doing a whole lot for the character in general, but he's not as bad as he was before.
Well,
he's gotten some love. He's gotten some love.
Guys who
and so has Diddy Kong, actually.
Oh my goodness,
Diddy Kong has gotten a lot of love. Oh, he's gotten so much. He's looking good.
Diddy Kong.
The small Kong is looking good, ladies and gentlemen, and let's see
I'm interested
what the best has for us
to
today.
see how, especially the next couple of weeks, of what sort of changes that the 3.0 update is going to kind of reveal on us, and how Joker is going to it's like tonight. I think Joker's kind of a little dominating, to be perfectly honest. Going against him, no one's really that used to him.
He's a very new character. No one has that matchup knowledge. Even the players here that are more experienced don't have that kind of matchup knowledge. And even for a little bit, you saw Torrekas struggle just a little bit. Right. Torrekas is really good. He's done his fighting. He had a really good showing at Arcadian. He's had really consistent showings here at King's Krossing.
He's kind of the guy to beat around here.
He is the guy to beat. He is the target. He's got the target on his head.
The defender of Norfolk.
Yes, he is. And right now, I mean, he's not looking too bad at the Diddy Kong. It's looking kind of rough, though, because that armor can hit through a lot of things the little Kong likes to do. He's going to have to slow it down a little bit and try to go for those confirms and try to set up into
playing a bit more patient game is, at least for me, I like that against players. Playing a little more patient.
Yeah, especially against bigger bodies, you have to be careful you're not just swinging on them.
Yes.
Because there's always going to be someone who's going to just slow it down.
There also tends to be kind of an archetype among small characters versus big ones. It's like, if I can just go as fast as
if I just hit you. But bigger characters, they want that.
Yeah.
They want you to throw out those options really fast, because if you whiff, they get a punish.
A hard punish.
A really hard punish. We have I say we because I only really play heavy characters.
And I play Bowser as well, so we both like the heavy.
Right. And so, essentially, what we want to do is we want them to whiff. We want you guys to throw out all those multi-hits. We want to see, because either we're going to try to shield it, parry it, or a combination of the few, and punish because of it. Big characters are very punish-oriented at times, and I'm glad that this game gives us offensive options to mix this up as well.
Yes.
And right now, it's looking like Spencer's trying to go on the offensive here, but he's approaching the dash attack and blunderbuss.
He might want to try to clean up for anything, any sort of download, any sort of figuring out.
Right. He's trying to choke the space to make sure he can't get a beat on him.
Which is a solid option when you're ahead as a heavy. Just choke it.
Yeah. Choke the space.
And
good
there we go.
Good down throw to up tilt to kill confirmed for that first game. Game 1 goes to Spencer. And now we'll see if we got a character switch. I've seen this guy play Link. I've seen him play Mario as well.
I've seen him play a lot.
He plays a lot of games. Honestly, he could very well be the best.
Maybe.
Someday.
We'll see.
Someday. But let's see where we go. Okay, we got an FD. Is it gonna be Link or is it gonna be Diddy Kong?
I don't know so much as say as a Link player. I don't think Link's that great on FD. I think a platform for Link is a nice thing for him to work with.
I feel like just because of the fact he has good trapping and projectile tools, it really doesn't make too much of a difference unless you really like to use up tilt up air sharks.
That's something that
right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
On this stage, I don't know how I feel about the Mario pick. This is not an easy matchup for Mario in all reality. The combo potential's there. K-Rool's a really big body, and Mario's got great combos.
Not quite what he had in the last game.
Not that insane, but he's still got a lot of good stuff. Unfortunate SD there.
R.I.P. If someone actually comments R.I.P. on
All right, so we gotta. Okay, so he's starting to bring this back a little bit. He's getting some percent in.
I think it's gonna be maybe a little difficult for King K. Rool to land.
King Rool
just got the armor
FD
nailed.
has a really hard time in disadvantage, even with all the armor, just because that big body can get hit. Like, you don't. It's the belly that has the armor. Avoid the belly at all times. Cross up over him, you know, around him. Just jump behind him a bunch, you know, like. Don't stand in front of Don't just stand in front of K. Rool.
Yes.
Don't just stand in front of the character.
That's
You
true.
gotta be moving almost at all times.
I agree
or doing
with that.
something else.
Now,
almost
I'm not
all
saying
times.
that I can quite beat so much as Spencer, but I've played other KOs around here. That is the thing, is controlling the space and controlling mobility is what you can do to beat heavies, especially King K. Rool, is just control the space, control the pace.
Control the space, control the
I
pace.
just made a nice little rhyme.
It works. No, it works. That's true. If you can control your space and you control the pace of the match, you pretty much have it in your hands. It is only up to you at that point. The forward smash gets beat out by a roll back to a forward smash from our man, the best. Let's see what's like. This is a pretty even game so far. Up smash, fair into forward smash.
Combo.
Big character abuse. Big character abuse. Ouch.
That was
That was mean. That hurt. Mario didn't care. Mario's like, nah, dude, I fought a fatty
Rool's
before.
like, I'm just gonna throw you to the ground and smash my belly on you. He does have a is that 2 cracks or 1 crack on the belly?
Oh goodness, let's see here. It looks like he's got no cracks
We'll
anymore
squint
now.
on our
He
tiny
just
little
got
viewing port.
He just got his armor back. But yeah, no, that armor doesn't last forever, ladies and gentlemen, and it's very easy to break it. Even after the buffs he's gotten, K. Rool is still really easy to armor break. If you go back to previous matches, my match I armor broke him twice.
Yeah.
Because that armor.
Do you think that we're gonna see another armor buff though? Or do you think,
not at this point. They can't. No, they actually can't. To be busted.
Yeah, then it turns into online. Like it was early
it turns
days.
into an online issue. Yeah. You really can't. Goodness.
So,
honestly, our man, the best is doing it. What? All right.
He does like that.
Solid.
He does like the roll behind forward smash.
Well, it's really good against K. Rool's options.
True, he doesn't have that. I mean, quick turnaround to fight hit you with something. He's a little slow, so he has something to fast punish.
All right, that was smart.
Playing with the crown.
Playing with the crown, taking the crown. He doesn't want to deal with any of that. He doesn't want any of that. Hey, the jab shot. Oh, forward tilt would have actually hit there.
Shield? I would people start playing with shield like that.
Barely.
That nair was it.
GG's from both players.
GG's from
the
both
best.
players.
Coming in and almost taking it off of Spencer there. Second game.
Solid play.
Really solid
play.
play.
Zed versus Czar?